Hello everyone, I'm here with Brenda Walters, and Brenda has just finished up a 10-week session with us with becoming a person of influence. And Brenda, I want to ask you a couple questions. And the first question is, through these 10 weeks of study, what was your biggest takeaway from this study?
The biggest takeaway would be to be more self-reflective on how I approach life in general, as far as my integrity and my values and how to stick to them, not just personally but professionally.
Well, did you enjoy yourself in the teaching?
I did enjoy myself. I learned a lot about how I may in the future approach different situations with a different mindset, and I also self-reflected to the point where I'm very conscious of how I approach things now, because I want people to be able to count on me for one thing, and to stay steady, not just for others but for myself.
Is this something you would recommend to maybe your coworkers or friends or somebody that you know?
Absolutely. I think it would be a good class for anyone who is wanting to grow personally and professionally, and it was very inspiring.
Well, good. Well, it was a pleasure having you with us in the class.
I appreciate it. I look forward to it every Wednesday. I'm going to miss it.
Thank you.
I would say for me, the biggest takeaway, although all of the chapters had something that I took away from it, but the biggest takeaway for me was the navigator section of it. Both personally and professionally, I feel like I took a lot from that. And my motherhood and my growing of other people, and looking at people who have navigated me. I took the most away from it.
For me, it was listening. Because being kind of the team leader, it's easy to provide direction, but then not request or listen to that feedback. It's important. It helps the whole team grow.
Well, I've learned the biggest thing about myself is having to work on my faith in people and being able to trust people and learn and grow.
Okay. Do you have some hope now?
Yes.
I think the way that you teach the class is great food for thought, not only professionally, as Audrey said, but just on a personal level. And I think it's a good way to try to incorporate some personal growth into your professional atmosphere, and the way we spoke about empowering people. And I think Matt does a great job of empowering us to be not only below him as employees, but also to help and feed other ideas and kind of a synergistic effect here at CORE that we can use to grow our business.
Well, good. That's great. Well, Judy, you helped me facilitate this. You did a wonderful job. Was there a takeaway from this class as a teacher that really stuck out to you?
I'm really excited to be working with other people from different areas, not just necessarily from the group that we know, but branching out and working with other people, especially in the businesses. I think there is such a big need to reach out and talk about influence, and talk about how we do things and why we do things, and bringing it all onto the table. And I found out that just for me alone in this, that I need to do things more intentionally, that I need more intentional assessment of what I'm doing in different areas of my life in order to make things work better. So I really appreciate being able to join the team.
Well, good. Well, it's been a pleasure. Matt, I'm going to ask you one last question. Would you recommend this series to another business or organization, and why would you, if you would?
Absolutely. The training with Giant Slayer Consultants has been invaluable to us. I think as a group, when you learn tools how to collaborate to build people up, it's important for the organization, for CORE Environmental. But for other organizations, like oftentimes people wonder why their team isn't performing well, or why people aren't working together. But they just don't have the basic tools that you get from the courses that you offer. So spending an hour a week, everybody's got to eat lunch, spend an hour a week to develop your team is invaluable. And the services you provide, the team that you have, can really give you the tools to uplift your team. And a small investment in time can show huge dividends in production and just happiness. Happy employees are hard-working employees. So yeah, it's invaluable, and I'd recommend it to anybody that has influence over people.
Well, I appreciate it. It has absolutely been my pleasure to work with you. I can't wait till Wednesdays when I get to spend time with you. So you've been a great group, great team. So good luck in the future, and I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.